Daemon being a pimp. When he receives the letter from the king, from his brother, right? As soon as he receives that letter and he starts beating the crap out of the dude, it was so funny because I understand Daemon as a character, but all these people here, they don't really understand him as a character, right? They have only seen him as this leader who has essentially been, in their eyes, failing them, right? Because they've been losing this battle. They're all putting the blame on Daemon. You even saw Corlys's brother like explicitly putting the blame on Daemon. And me understanding Daemon as a character, I'm not sure if you picked up on this right away either, but nevertheless, as soon as he reads that letter from the king, so everyone else is probably sitting there assuming like, thank God, like this is it. We're going to get aid from the king. Like Jesus Christ, yay.
We're going to have a chance to win.
Yeah, right. Like finally, and not to mention in the back of some of their minds, they're probably like, "Thank God, like Damon's been fucking this up, and like now we're actually going to get some help from the king." God, like yes. But as soon as he starts beating the shit out of this squire dude, you know, everybody here just assumed that the king isn't sending them help, and the king is like recognizing his frustration that they see in Daemon, and they're like, "Fuck, we're fucked." Like, and they even show a couple of them right after he beats the shit out of a dude, and they just look like, well, goddamn, we're all fucked, aren't we? Like, why else would he have just started beating the shit out of them? That obviously must have been bad news in that letter. Like, oh no. But I knew right away, like, nah, he's just pissed that in the end, Viserys is gonna send the army, they're gonna save the day, and then he's gonna be left there with his tail between his legs, and forever looked at as the guy who failed this war, the guy who lost and needed Viserys and needed the crown and needed their army to come in and save him. That's why when this next scene happens and he rows this little boat out there, he'd rather die than live with that. I didn't know for sure, and I still am not. I think it's supposed to be ambiguous, but like I'm not 100% sure if that was actually planned with the cavalry to come in the end and save him. I'm not 100% sure. Like I think it was kind of left up for interpretation in a lot of ways, because even in the after show thing when they were talking about it, one of the guys even said that like for all intents and purposes, Daemon was supposed to die there if the cavalry didn't arrive.
Yeah.
So it seems like my initial thought of him just wanting to do this because he'd rather die than have to live with that, and like so fucking be it. And like Matt Smith even says the same thing. Like part of him's like he just at this point he just he'd rather die. And it's like, God damn it, hell yes. If you like this clip and want to be a part of the conversation, come back and join us for our live House of the Dragon after shows every Sunday around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time, immediately following the premiere of each episode on HBO Max. We're also doing live after shows and Q&As every Friday around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time with a 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time for She-Hulk, Lord of the Rings of Power, and we'll also be doing one for the Star Wars prequel series Andor when that comes out later this month. So if you like those shows, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you'll get notified every time that we go live. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the chat and answering your questions in our next video or live stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video and let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and we'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe.